And he has been just like the sweetest.
We are now official, boyfriend, girlfriend, exclusive.
Welcome back, guys. I have another video to react to from one of these modern women who decided to divorce her husband, hit the streets, sign up for dating apps, and after 1 year, she finally found her Prince Charming that has all of the qualities and attributes of the man that she was waiting for. And because of that, she has been officially off the dating market for the rest of her life. Is she? Let's get into it.
I am forever ruined in dating. Like forever ruined. So if you watched my last video, I shared my 1 year update on the dating apps, and I shared at the end that I have met someone. Let me just tell you though, a few of the things that this man has done that it made the whole year worth it. I have only known him now for 11 days. 11 days. We've seen each other 5 times in 10 days. We both work full time. I have 3 kids. We live an hour and a half apart. And I just had my kids for 5 nights in a row.
All right, this is the first red flag. My man decided to get involved with a single mother. Let's keep going.
And we still saw each other 5 out of 10 days. But he just does the sweetest things. I could go on and on, but a few things. He is an hour and a half away. Just the other night, I'm like, I've got to just go run some errands. And he literally checks my radar and is like, you should probably wait 20 minutes before the storm comes, or let the storm pass. I'm just like, oh, had no idea a storm was coming. When he was over at my house, he knew what kind of flower plants I had and what they were, and then told me when they bloom, he reminded me to go cut some off because they'll be dead soon, and put them in a vase just to enjoy them. So the other night I had my girls, but they had Girl Scouts for 2 hours, but I was only home for 90 minutes. He drove. We live an hour and 20 minutes apart, hour and a half if you have to make a stop. So about 3 hours round trip. And he drove 3 hours round trip to see me for 90 minutes. He made sure last night when I went to go see them that he had my favorite coffee creamer. And not only that, he came over on Saturday night and took me on a date. And I am super healthy and I chew really clean gum, and he had offered me some gum, and I was like, no, I don't chew that gum. This is what I chew, no big deal. When I went over there, he had got my favorite gum. I could literally go on and on.
You've got it! You've got the last golden ticket!
And that's the moment I knew, I have to know this man. And he has been just the sweetest.
All right, now let's analyze this video together. This is the perfect man that every woman wants. This guy checks on the weather for her, makes sure that everything is okay and safe for her to get out when there is a storm. He also lives an hour and a half away, and he's willing to drive 3-hour round trip just to spend 90 minutes with her. He knows what kind of flowers and bushes she has at her house, and apparently he's also very well aware of the type of chewing gum that she likes. And as she says, she can go on and on and on and tell how sweet and great this man is. So what can possibly go wrong? Absolutely nothing. That is when she decided that she wanted to be official with this guy, which she's going to say that in the next video. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I went to her comment section to see what people are saying. Both men and women are telling her how proud they are of her. Finally, she deserves love. We're happy for you. Keep us updated. Let us know what's going on. Finally, you find a good man. I envy you. I wish I could also find a man like yours. Nothing but praises for finding this Prince Charming.
I just wanted to share a super quick update after this weekend. 4 weeks ago is when I met this man. We are now official, boyfriend, girlfriend, exclusive. And I know people are going to say that's way too fast. Is the type of person I want and need.
All right, guys, remember what this woman just said, that this is the type of man that she wants and need. Let's remember that as we continue with the video.
I love someone that just loves to serve. That's like a language for me, and he just speaks my language. So I will share more, but I wanted to update 1 year on the dating apps, 23 different people. And I am officially now a girlfriend again.
Give him a round of applause. Come on, give him a round of applause. I can hear the wedding bells from here. Everything is great, perfect. Finally, she's off the market forever. Now, I went to the comment section to see what people were telling her, and people were saying, well, I think 4 weeks is too quick. You have to take your time. Are you sure about it? See, they were all excited when she first announced that she was interested in this guy. Then she became official. Some people were saying, yeah, I'm happy for you. Some other were saying, you're rushing into this relationship. You got to take your time and blah, 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 blah. But she was adamant. This is great. Finally, I found the man of my life. So she finally got the man that she has always wanted and she was always needing. What can possibly go wrong in this perfect relationship that these two has built together for 4 weeks?
Some people have been asking, why. It's confusing. I know if anybody had seen my past videos on the guy I was dating and all the wonderful things he was doing for me and the fact that I ended it.
How can you do a thing like this? Build up a little boy's hopes and then smash all his dreams to pieces. You're an inhuman monster!
And I didn't really give a very specific reason that I ended it other than that I was overwhelmed with dating and everything going on in my life.
What do you mean that you were overwhelmed with dating? Why in the hell were you in dating in the first place if this was overwhelming for you? And that is one of the reasons why you ended the relationship?
That just makes no fucking sense.
And I just realized at this time in my life that I don't have the time or the capacity to really give and commit and sustain, not even just give and commit, but sustain that level of giving and commitment in a relationship.
She doesn't have the time nor the capacity to be in a committed relationship. If she knew that this is a problem of hers, why in the hell she wasted a year of her life in dating apps? And if she didn't know that this was a problem of hers, that she just realized this, then this woman does not know what she wants. This woman is a waste of time either way.
Everybody is different in what they need from a relationship. And I think that is what I underestimated or that I wasn't prepared for, is that in midlife, everybody is looking for something specific and unique in a relationship.
I will have to call bullshit on this one because she finally found the guy that has the quality that she needed and that she wanted in a man. She actually said this. And now she's saying that this was not the guy that I've been wanting or needing when she said it at the beginning that he was.
Emotional damage.
Not everybody even wants to get married again. So that alone is something you need to ask the person that you're dating. Like, do you want to be married? This specific person had no children and they had always wanted children. So of course, they're going to want to be in a child's life.
Look, I'm going to say something to that idiot that got involved with this woman. Whoever the hell you are, if you happen to run into this video, I have the following questions for you. What in the hell were you, a single man without kids, were doing getting involved with a single mother? And if you one day wanted to have kids, what makes you think that that woman who is old is going to be able to give you kids?
That relationship was a complete waste of time.
Someone needs to get a hold of that guy, sit him down and give him a dose of reality and some good red pill content, because this guy needs to wake up.
Yes, that's a definite yes.
Definite yes.
And I have to ask myself, and this is something I'm still kind of trying to learn and figure out, do I want a relationship that's in a family that's blended? Not everybody does. Do I want a stepdad or do I just want my boyfriend?
This woman is in her late 30s or 40s. Who knows how old she is with all of these filters and makeup, and yet she still haven't figured her life out? What has this woman been doing since she divorced her husband? What has this woman been doing since she signed up on dating apps a year ago, dated 20 plus guys? What did she learn? She learned nothing except sleep with them. And this woman is going to be available to you guys pretty soon. She's going to go back to the dating apps, reactivate her account, and you're going to have the great opportunity to swipe right on this woman and go on dates with this woman who is in her late 30s or 40s and does not know what the hell she wants yet in a relationship and has not figured her life out.
I found that he wanted more time together than I could give and sustain. I have children, and that was something that I was just toying with of like, do I want to blend or do I just want to have separate time with my kids and separate time with him?
And this right here, my friends, is the perfect example as to why I keep saying never contemplate the idea of getting involved with a single mother. You will never be a priority in her life. This woman from this video, you are looking at a damaged woman. And if any of you at any point decide to give this woman an opportunity because now you think or you feel that she has learned, that she has matured, that she finally knows what she wants, just be aware that if this woman gets overwhelmed by anything, your relationship is over. This woman is not going to change.
I also have come to really adore my friendships, and I do not want to give that up again.
Well, there you have it, my friends. Her kids are going to be the number one priority in her life. Then it's going to be her friends because she's not willing to give them up for you. Then it's going to be her parents if they're still alive. Then it's going to be her cats or her dogs if she has any. And then it's going to be you. Is that what you want? Is that the priority that you want to be in a woman's life? You're going to sacrifice, you're going to break your back trying to provide just to be the fourth or the fifth priority in her life?
Do I have capacity for dating? Yes. But it's going to be a very specific type of person.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
It's probably going to be somebody that already has kids or doesn't need kids or doesn't have a desire for children. They're going to have a very busy life. They're not going to want to spend every day that they can together.
All right, I am going to make a prediction on this woman. When she finds this new guy with these new standards and expectations, a guy that is busy, a guy that has something going on for him, that he's not going to have extra time to spend with her and love bombing her, when she gets together with this man and when she cheats on him, the excuse is going to be that he was always working, he was never home, never around, and he neglected me. I can see that a mile away. And when she gets into a new relationship, she's going to have new standards for this new guy. And when that doesn't work out, she's going to break up with him and she's going to come up with another new standards for another guy, and the cycle will continue. And the new guy is going to have the same fate as the previous 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 guys that she was involved with before.
I don't know. This stuff is tough. Hopefully that helps a little bit answer the question of why I did ask that I needed more space. I said I was getting overwhelmed. He gave that space, but during that time, I got a lot of messages of like, I wish we were together kind of thing, like over and over again.
Well, maybe this man had the scarcity mindset. Maybe this guy did not have that many opportunity or experiences with women. And when one of them looked his way, he was so eager to hold on to this woman, a single mother, for crying out loud. And this man could not fathom having a life without this woman. Guys, never beg for love. Never beg a woman to come back into your life. Your woman has to know if she walks out of your life that you're going to be perfectly fine without her. She has to know that, and you have to really mean it.
And a lot of sad, and I felt just guilty. I felt completely guilty for asking for the time and then needing the time. And then during the time that I was supposed to be getting stuff done, I was getting messages that made me feel really bad. And I couldn't.
All right, let me read between the lines and break down this last clip for you. This guy was a simp, was a yes man, was a people's pleaser.
To this day.
The second thing is that this woman was not attracted by this type of behavior. Women in their 20s, they love this type of men, but when women are looking to settle down and having a relationship, they want a man that they can respect and admire, a man that has his own identity, can think for himself, and can stand on his own 2 feet, and does not care about what everybody else think of him. A man that cannot be easily manipulated by other men and other women. And just to remind you that this woman pretty soon is going to be available for you in those dating apps. So watch out for her.
Oh, hell no.
And that, my friends, is my take. You need to watch your 6 at all times, and I'll see you next time.